This is part 2 of Europe for Italy. Part 1 is Spain on the previous video. It was easier flying from Barcelona, Spain to Venice, Italy. All we needed was the vaccine digital or the card, a passenger locator form, a negative COVID test, and the health questionnaire 48 hours before the flight. So it was definitely easier flying in already from Europe. What you must know about Venice is that it's not chubby people friendly. So I was having trouble. Some of my family members were having trouble. In order to get around, you do have to walk a lot since there is no cars. There is water taxis, but it's cheaper to walk. The areas are so beautiful, but there is a lot of stairs or bridges, I should say, that you have to go through in order to get around places. Lots of breaks, but beautiful scenery. Wow, están en un gondola.
A ver si no me caigo.
A ver si no se duermen, mira. Yeah, de las 30. They're right there.
Mamma mia.
A gondola ride is a must-do in Venice, Italy. Now, you can find tickets online which would range about $30 to $35 per person. We were a group of 7, so we actually found that it was cheaper to get a discounted price from the gondola driver or the gondoliers people saying to go on their boat and they would give us a discounted rate of 80 euros per boat instead of like per person. So that ended up helping us a lot. You can find amazing view apartments on Airbnb. We used Orbitz so we can be slightly more secured, but definitely keep an eye out for those. The Rialto Bridge is famous for being amazing, but also because it gives you pictures like this. From Venice, we went to Rome on a high-speed train that took 4 hours and was about $200 round-trip ticket per person. I recommend doing the Vatican tour. Now, this museum is so huge that the tour takes about 4 hours to do. What we did was we did an advance hour access tour where we go in an hour before the public. That's why you don't see that many people in there yet. It was so worth it, 70 euros per person. If you're unfit like I am, you need a good pair of walking shoes. You will struggle, and because of the pandemic, they removed all the benches, but very worth it. You can barely tell that you're in pain because of the art that was so beautiful. So definitely do this tour. There are areas where film is restricted. They will kick you out if they catch you filming or taking pictures, but they'll let you know which areas those are.
This monument is the Victoriano. The monument of the King. Victorio Emanuele.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That was my father and I being awkward in our Uber drive to St. Peter's Basilica, which you can go into for free. You just have to do that very long line towards the back where you see there. It's very beautiful. So here we are in a hop-on, hop-off tour bus, which was $30 online per person. And this one in particular took us to the Vatican, Castle St. Angelo, the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, and 3 other spots that we actually stayed in the bus for because we didn't recognize because we were tired and we are unfit people. And I tried to remove my mask to say hi, but it only covered my mouth, so. You'll notice that a lot of Italians and Spaniards don't wear face masks. So definitely you do need to, because you need a negative COVID test to come back to the US. If you don't, then you're stuck in Europe and stuck paying extra hotel and food fees. We made it back to Venice with the high-speed train. And from here, we were taking the plane to Barcelona, from Barcelona to Finland, from Finland to the US, which I didn't record any of that because it was really just all airports. But I did record the takeoff, which was really cool. I've never seen this before. And this one was from the plane from Finland to the US. So enjoy the takeoff. Actually, one more thing before I go. In order to return back to the US, you need a passenger locator form for everyone in your party, a health questionnaire 48 hours before, negative COVID test 72 hours before, a vaccine digital QR code or a card, and they will give you a piece of paper to fill out at the airport for your airline to make sure that you are in compliance with everything.